Pacquiao. He told us yesterday, I want Pacquiao next. Errol is with Heidi.
Thank you very much, Kenny. Errol, when you walk out in front of these 47,000 fans, that pyro, that band, I know you want to talk Manny Pacquiao, so I'm just going to let you do it right now.
Yeah, tell Manny Pacquiao come back over here. Manny! Come on over here, Manny.
Manny, you're being requested here, center of the ring.
He been here before. He done broke records here before. He's a legend of the sport. And it'd be my honor to fight him next.
Is that the fight you want next, Manny?
Yeah, why not? I mean, we'll give the fans a good fight.
Would you want to do it right here in AT&T Stadium? I saw Mr. Jones. I don't know where he went. I'm sure he would have no qualms about doing that.
Well, I'm so happy to be here in Dallas, and then I'm hoping that I will be back here soon.
Right. Well, I know a man who hopes that too, Errol. This fight, you told me this week, or I'm sorry, rather today, you told me that you felt better today than you have felt all week. What was different for you?
Just the motivation, fighting in front of my hometown crowd. You know, this is where I started at. You know, from a pup, from the amateurs all the way up. This is my core fan base. This is the people that supported me since day one. You know, and I felt good, and I want to put on a great performance. You know, throughout the whole training camp, you know, they felt like, and even all the top spectators, Sugar Ray Leonard, all them guys, felt like he was too smart and I couldn't box. Like you seen it today, I can box, I can move my head, I can do all that if I want to.
Was that the game plan, to come out here and frustrate the heck out of him with that jab?
Of course. You know, the game is to be smart. It's a sweet science. You know, I had the size advantage and I had the reach. So why not use my jab and take something away from him that he liked to do and use his jab too?
Well, you have to give him some credit. He did stay in here for 12 rounds, not something that many guys can say they can do against you.
I'm definitely, I give Mickey Garcia all the credit just for taking this fight, and he giving the opportunity. Because like I said, Sean Porter can't sell out a family dinner, like I said before. So, you know, for him to give me this for him to give me this opportunity to fight at the Cowboy Stadium, and we put on a great performance and a great show in front of all these lovely fans. You know, he brought his fan base out here, and we put on a great show. I respect Mickey Garcia so much, and I appreciate him for this.
Congratulations on a huge win in front of these 47,000 fans. All right, let's head over now, and we look forward to seeing that next fight right here in AT&T Stadium. Let's head over to Mickey Garcia. Mikey, you didn't walk away with that extra belt, but just listen to this crowd. They were here to support you all night.
I really appreciate all the love and support. I want to thank everybody for coming out. You know, it's a great night. All the credit to Errol Spence. He's a great champion. He is the truth. He's for real. You know, he put up a great fight and executed a game plan very well.
How frustrating was that jab?
Look, like I said, he came out here to execute a game plan, kept the distance at his favor. I wasn't able to really get my rhythm going, and, you know, he did what he had to do. His reach, his height, and the southpaw stance complicate things. I tried to make adjustments, but he was able to keep executing, you know, in his favor.
How about his power?
You know,
how does it rate?
He has power, you know, welterweight division, definitely. He's probably the strongest, maybe. He does have a lot of knockouts, but I was able to hold my own. You know, I felt good. I felt strong myself also, but he does have power.
You know, I talked to your brother before that, the second to last round, the 10th round, and he said, you know, he didn't like how much you were getting hit and that he wanted to maybe call the fight, but you said, I want one more round. He let you hang in here. Was there any point, though, where you felt like maybe it was too much?
No, look, my brother wanted to maybe stop the fight at one of the round, 9th or 10th round, I forget which run. He asked me, you know, he doesn't want to let me get hit as much anymore, and I told him, no, I'm fine. Just let me go out there. I'll show you I can still pull this off. I tried, you know, I landed a couple good shots, but they just weren't enough. You know, I thought, you know, I could have landed one good shot and he was able to take a punch. I think he probably felt the power also, but it just wasn't enough.
You know, I said this to Errol, not many men can say that they did what you did tonight, hang in there for 12 rounds against that man. Congratulations on a good performance, and what do you want to say to your fans before you're done?
Oh, thank you. You know, we just went 12 rounds with a great welterweight champion. You know, a feat that no one else had done recently, and me being a lightweight, you know, I think that's respectful. I'm proud of what I was able to do.
What's next?
You know what? I don't know. I have to go back and think about it. I don't know if I'll stay at welterweight. I probably will come back down to lighter divisions. But, you know, I just want to thank everybody for coming out, showing me all the love and support. You know, this is for you guys. You know, I put my heart out. I get in the ring for all you guys. You know, I'm sorry I couldn't pull it off, but we'll be back. We're still champions, you know, and we're still going to make history.
Thank you so much, Mikey. We appreciate it. Kenny, we'll send it back to you.
Thanks, Heidi. A very classy Mickey Garcia after suffering the first defeat in his career after
dominating now. And even when he's close to Mikey, Mikey can't find the counter shots.
Final minute, round 8, scheduled for 12 in Arlington. Here in round 8, Spence has landed 40%, 32 of 80. Garcia only 4 of 33.
There's a couple good right hands and the choppers that Mikey's landing on the inside, but to what effect? Because here comes Errol, man, just throwing some really strong punches. Little uppercut, straight left hand, and a right hook right behind it.
Ooh, left by Spence. Only 26% of his power shots. Landed 43% over his last.
I got to believe that in Robert Garcia's, as his trainer, the corner for Mikey Garcia, is in a real. Spence is just dominating now. And even when he's close to Mikey, Mikey can't find the counter shots.
Final minute, round 8, scheduled for 12 in Arlington. Here in round 8, Spence has landed 40%, 32 of 80. Garcia only 4 of 33.
There's a couple good right hands and the choppers that Mikey's landing on the inside, but to what effect? Because here comes Errol, man, just throwing some really strong punches. Little uppercut, straight left hand, and a right hook right behind it.
Ooh, left by Spence. Only 26% of his power shots. Landed 43% over his.
A smart move, because you know you got to watch out for your fighter regardless if it's your family or not.
And remember, as we mentioned earlier, Mikey was told by many, including some in his camp, that this fight was too risky.
Every fight is risky, but this one is especially risky because you're in there with a machine in Errol Spence, who really devastates most of his opponents, whether it's to the body or head, but eventually he wears you down and just thoroughly, you know, thrashes you. And he's sticking to the script right here.
Spence putting on a clinic.
He is. And against a guy that is really not easy to put a clinic on against, whether you're bigger than him or not.
Final minute, round 10.
And that's what I think they're going for here right now. I don't think they're going for the win because the win is impossible. So he's blocking a lot of those punches. He's taking some good shots, no doubt, here and there, but he's still capable of trying to counter. And I'm talking about Garcia. But Errol Spence is really turning up the heat right now. There's 20 seconds left.
I think Errol Spence just likes the box inside right now. He doesn't need to keep the fight from a distance. Yeah, so he's, you know, right now he's just stepping towards Mikey and loving it. And he's being smart too, because as soon as he hears that bell, he's right by his corner. Right. And here we see another Spence flurry, just stepping towards Mikey.
Mikey Garcia acknowledging the crowd as we begin the 12th and final round. Errol Spence Jr. fighting past 11 for the first time in his pro career. He's never gone to round 12.
No, and Derek James doesn't, his trainer doesn't want him to. He said, you got to go get him, go get him, go get him. Now he knows he's got the fight clearly won, but yet he's telling his guy to go out and not play it safe in the 12th round like you would normally.
I think he wants him to get stopped.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he wants to get the knockout victory, just as it is a moral victory for Garcia to go to 12. It's kind of a little bit of a letdown not to be able to stop a guy that's a 135-pounder as well on the other side of the coin, right?
This is, Mikey's a good fighter.
He's a great fighter.
He's a great.
That's why he's still here.
He knows how to protect himself. Usually, other guys would probably get stopped by now, but Mikey's doing a good job of protecting himself.
Let me tell you, he's proven himself to have a lot of courage, a lot of strength mentally and physically, and he took the challenge. He's coming up short on the challenge, but man, I mean, it takes a lot of guts and bravery to take this type of challenge on against a machine like Errol Spence, and he is a fantastic boxer, puncher, body puncher. He's a great champion.
And Mickey Garcia, champion in 4 different weight classes, 39-0. Errol Spence Jr. at 24-0, the current IBF World welterweight title holder. It has been Spence in control right from the start.
Mikey slipped a couple of big punches, and he popped out a couple of short right hands, but that's as much as he's getting accomplished right now. He's got 1 minute left to survive this 12th round and get the moral victory of lasting 12 rounds with Errol Spence. Not many guys can or have.
That's true.
Spence and Garcia have great respect for one another, spent a lot of time together. They were out in Los Angeles on a couple of occasions for press conferences. And then earlier this week here in Arlington, Mickey Garcia said, "Errol reminds me of me."
Well, Spence just keeps coming, especially in this last round. He's trying to go for broke right here and close the show.
Well, he's got 25 seconds or 20 seconds to do it with right now, and I don't think he's going to do it.
Two undefeated champions go the distance.
And in the beginning, he started off throwing a right-left. Sometimes a straight right-left, sometimes around the corner right-left. And ending up on the body, throwing some good body shots, keeping up the pressure. Here's that straight left, slipping and coming back. Errol Spence.
Total punches over 1,000 thrown by